In 1990, one of the greatest actors of all time, Crispin Hellion Glover, successfully sued Universal Studios for the unauthorized use of his likeness. The studio didn't want to pay him what he was worth to act in the sequel to Back to the Future, so he told them to take a hike. Penny pinching and low on dignity, Universal decided to hire a low-budget replacement actor and use makeup, facial prosthetics, and camera tricks, including voice mimicking, to appear and sound like the esteemed Glover, minus the talent and integrity. David beat Goliath in court, and laws and rules were changed because of it. The rights of Glover that the Hollywood studio decided to abuse are called personality rights. Personality rights, sometimes referred to as the right of publicity, are rights of an individual to control the use of their identity, such as name, image, likeness, or other unequivocal identifiers. Shouldn't these rights be extended to everybody at all times in every aspect of our lives? Individually, we are our likeness. We are our personality. We are our information, our name, address, phone number, online presence. We are our data. Without us, none of this data would exist. We are the owners of our own very existence. So why then should anybody, any company, corporation, government entity, etc., have any right to use any of our data? It isn't theirs to use. It's a sort of data trespassing. It's data theft. Why should all of these companies be allowed to make trillions of dollars from our existence without our permission? Most of us are barely making enough money to scrape by, while these tech parasites are hoarding wealth generated by our living selves. It's totally gross. Are we all not deserving enough to own our own personalities? Do we all deserve to own ourselves, our complete personality selves in all aspects? I looked up the definition of the word personality and found the following. Personality is a characteristic way of thinking, feeling, and behaving, which includes moods, attitudes, and opinions. It is most evident in interactions with other people and encompasses both inherent and acquired behavioral traits that differentiate individuals. This means our unique individual personalities are our own by way of our existence, and therefore nobody else but us has ownership of anything and everything related to us. We own ourselves. Nobody owns us. If these corporate vultures, wealth hoarders, own us, own our data, then we're slaves. But slavery is not only immoral and evil, it is illegal in America. These personality thieves should pay us all for making money off of our lives without our consent. They owe us. There should have been laws in place already to prevent this type of massive transfer of wealth to the detriment of the working class and poor. Why do you think no politician, Democrat or Republican, has ever raised this issue? Is it because a prerequisite to being a politician is to possess zero imagination or intelligence, or to have no empathy for the working class and poor? Maybe. Make laws, pass laws to prevent this one-sided data theft. this selling of our data, our personalities, it's demonic. Even more demonic is that not one politician will pass laws to protect the working class and poor from this corporate tech abuse. They do not care. I'm tossing out this idea in the hopes that someone will do something. Only those who hate the working class and poor would be against protecting us from these digital mobsters. Only those who hate the working class and poor will do nothing if they have the power to make change. Anyway, it's something I wrote to try to there's such a divide between the wealthy and the poor. See, the working class is becoming the working poor, if not already. I see the working class as the slave class because they are the ones that work and pay taxes. It's getting worse and worse, so this is just an idea to maybe find a way. Well, it'd actually be pretty easy. Just make it illegal for anybody to sell your data without your consent. To get your consent, though, since you own your likeness and you are your data, these companies would have to particularly go into a contract with you or an agreement. You could sell your information and you could make the money. See, they're selling your information and they're making the money. But we should be able to sell our own information, which is our personality, our likeness. We should be able to enter into contracts and get percentages and payment from this. It's all about money now, because I guess it always was. But I'm trying to think of a way where the working class and the poor could be economically elevated with the help of politicians, which is it isn't a very attractive idea to have to rely on politicians, but we have to. We could all hopefully unite around ideas like this, and we need to think more. Use our imaginations to think about things like this for the good of everybody.